Welcome back, everybody, to the daily show where I'll be discussing and doing technical analysis on overall stock market. So, before we get started, on your way in, please slap that like button, and that is greatly appreciated. And if you're new here, help us get to 10,000 subscribers by subscribing. And if you want to get all my daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, and all kinds of setups, you will see that later on this video how we took some plays and made some really good money yesterday and today. Definitely check out the link down below in the description for Patreon. Now, with all that out of the way, guys, Trump's tariff that is going to take place tomorrow, and inflation is also going higher with that PC data we got last week. So a lot of the things you can see right here, and he's pretty much confusing people by saying that this is what's gonna take place. I might do it, I might not do it, I might do this much and that much. So I think hopefully tomorrow we can get a clear direction from Trump, and from there market may find some sort of a ground or bottom in the short term. Now, what happened to the market today? Well, pretty much, nothing really if you look at it. Dow Jones going flat on the day. It was a really nice dip. And then we got Nasdaq going down in the morning and coming back up almost close to 1%, 0.87%. S&P same thing, up for the day 0.38%. Russell going flat on the day. And here's the 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500. Well, healthcare took a big hit today, down nearly 2%, but pretty much consumer cyclical led by Tesla up, and then technology. So definitely a risk on move. You want to see before that big news that comes out tomorrow from Trump, you want to see technology leading the way, consumer cyclical names. So that is good right here, but again, not a guarantee that tomorrow market will just go straight up. There are some signs that is showing that even the JPM collar now, the new target I think on SPX is 5890, or I would say 5900. So these are levels to be aware of if the market rallies back up to the upside. We also have communication services leading the way. We got industrials, energy, utilities, consumer defensive. These names are doing well today. Now, stock market map. What we got here on stock market map? Well, right here, Microsoft going up 1.81%. Really, a nice move from the low yesterday. Nvidia was up also 1.63%. We got healthcare pretty much going deep in red today. Meta up 1.67%, Google up 1.70%, Amazon up 1%, Tesla up 3.5, over 3.5. Then we got Apple going up 0.5%. On SPY ETF, it's up 0.28%, so a nice move up today. And again, a dip buyer is doing a great job. And why I'm actually showing you guys this chart here, there is a reason. Yes, we had that bear flag breakdown, and there is potential for more, a little bit more upside here as well. But if you look at it, high from this candle yesterday was right here, 560, 561, and low was down here. We did not take out this low, so I'm still long here on SPY, and there will be a stop right down here now because we actually made a new low. We added here, and now that position is green. And why I want to show you guys this, because now if this is actually a double bottom and market finding some sort of a bottom in the short term, a tradable bottom, then we might see a bounce back up to the upside. And so far, market just doing that. And if all that news is behind us going into tomorrow, tariff news, then maybe market can move higher from here. So tomorrow's session is going to be interesting to see how the market takes in whatever tariffs these countries are getting, and how much they're getting, and what products they're getting on. That would be something interesting to see. And then SPY here, definitely. I mean, today's move was really nice, coming halfway, more than halfway of this bullish engulfing candle, but the buyers doing a great job and pushing the price higher. Now, levels to watch on SPY tomorrow, definitely right here, guys. 560 to 561. As long as you can hold that, and right now it looks like it's pressing higher, up another dollar at 562. So I think there is a good chance tomorrow we might see a push up to 565, maybe even a little bit higher, 568 to retest this breakdown, bottom of this channel, this trend line. So that might be a possibility. And who knows, with that news, we might see market even pushing higher tomorrow. Now to the downside, if the market decides to go down even more and 560 does not hold, next level of support, key support 555, and then watch out for a move down, down here at 550, close to the lower Bollinger Band, and then from there it can go much, much lower. We got a target down here at 543 and then 535. On triple Q, it's up 0.81%, so nice move up, and you can see a low and a higher low into a higher high, at least on the hourly time frame and even on this daily time frame. So it's looking good. Now, if you look at my screen, we can possibly push even higher tomorrow. If we can get over 474, which is almost there, it can push up to 478 to 480. To the downside, your key line in the sand would be right down here, guys, 466. If that gives up, this thing will likely to come back again, 462 to 460, maybe even much, much lower down here at 449.50. Here's my X account, and if you guys are on there, definitely give me a follow. And there is no subscription, nothing here on X. It's totally free, and this is the easiest way you can get in touch with me right here on X. Now, I want to share some really good trade ideas. In last 2 days, we're just hitting it out of the park, guys. It's been fantastic how the market is, going up and down, and we're just killing it. Right on my Patreon, you can see yesterday on that massive gap down, we picked up pretty much all the dips. Starting with Microsoft right here, you can see 385 calls, and today I actually left half of my position right here, you can see. And where did I sell? Look at this, 3:52 p.m. yesterday. I sold and capped half of my position. This is another one that I got in, added more today, and still holding this play green on the day. IWM we picked up yesterday at 196, sold at 200. Fantastic. And look at this today. This morning I was actually live. So when you go for that Premium Plus membership, and that is the only thing that's going to be available from now on, you get live trading, you get Patreon support right here. That is basically, I'm standing behind all the Patreon members in doing technical analysis and market updates pretty much beginning of the day, and answering all the questions right here. And it's a really fun community here where you can you're not gonna get bored. Then you get day trade ideas, swing trade ideas. You get daily expected move, weekly expected moves, my chart, and all that. Now these trades from today, guys, right here, 3M calls. 147 got in at 145, exploded, sold over 148, huge right here. Microsoft sold from yesterday, big winner. This thing went over 380, and then we picked up right after 10 a.m. DIA calls. I think it was at 415, 416, somewhere there. 420 calls, going deep in the money, taking profit on that play as well, and getting out of that play. So all these trade ideas will be available for only Premium Plus memberships. And again, guys, I don't want a whole bunch of people to join that are not serious. So only if you're serious, definitely check out that link down below in the description. And from tomorrow morning, you will not see this tier right here, Basic Plus. It will be gone. So it's gonna be right here. Premium Plus, just one tier, and that is definitely not a tier. That's for consultation. If you want to talk about your trades and you want some help, more than what I'm actually doing on Patreon, then this is the way to go. Now, also, if you go for annual membership, you can save a little bit of money, and the money you pay here for these trades is definitely worth every penny. And people that are making money, it's really fantastic. You can see, and really want to give a big shout out to these people right here. N1 killing it. This guy has been with me for about 4 years now. Here's another guy. He's been doing really good, but definitely these are not the trade that I called. I called a little bit longer expiration, but it was great. I mean, 600%. Rivian, that's another play that we took a couple days ago, bought shares at I think 11 and some change. We sold today for nice profit. You can see right here. And right here 3M, you can see DIA calls, then more DIA calls right here 1800. We got SPY calls that I called early in the morning, and Supra doing really good here, $4,500 for the day. And you got more profit right here on Dow Jones. You got 3M also right here. Then we got IWM 86%, Dow Jones $607. You got 3M almost $1,100 on that play. We got X Kid also making really good money here. You can see right on my screen. And then we have these traders. Thank you for that trust. Made some good money right here on DIA. Obviously, he bought one contract. So even with the one contract, you can see that is a nice return on that play. And then you can see right here, DIA, more right here on DIA that when we took profit. So all these trade ideas, you can see SPY right here, then you got more. Then you got Meta. I took calls yesterday also on swing trade. I'm not gonna share everything here in this video. So if you guys are really serious and want, these types of trades, a lot more than, what you're seeing right here, there is so many setups. Definitely, guys, check out the link in the description for Patreon and go for only Premium Plus memberships because the other one definitely not gonna work. And people that are actually on there, unfortunately, I actually made an announcement here that if you're on that basic tier, it's not gonna be there no longer from tomorrow. So if you want to upgrade, that's totally up to you. If not, that's totally fine. I can understand. And I just end of the day, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys out there. And these videos are coming out because of these Patreon members. Sponsored by the Patreon members, not sponsored by anyone else, or YouTube definitely not paying. So the only thing you can pay me on YouTube is just going and hitting that like button. On Dow Jones is absolutely flat on the day, and you guys saw that play on Dow Jones. We picked up calls near the bottom here, 420 calls going deep in the money, and that was the high of this candle. 421 I got out completely over when it was over the money. So this was a really nice setup, and you can see same thing like SPY and Qs came back, and the dip buyers doing a great job buying up the dip. So now the question remains: is it going to hold? Is this it? Are you going to see some sort of a bottom here in the market in the short term? I think we get all that answer this week as long as we do not take out that low from Monday's session. So here on Dow Jones, you can see it's struggling here at 420, 421. And why? Because these moving averages sitting right there. If we can clear that, it can actually push. Right now, it's pushing higher. It can push up to 423, and over that, watch out for a move up to 428 to even 431, 433. Key line in the sand 416. If that gives up tomorrow, it'll come down to a 410, and from there it can go much, much lower. On IWM, it's actually green on the day, but unchanged. Nothing really up from 196.66. This thing producing this doji type candle and holding over 198. So going into tomorrow's session, 198 once again your key line in the sand, and then 193 the next level. As long as you can hold here, it can push over 204. We might see some more upside, possibly back up to 210 here on IWM. On VIX is down 2.29%, so VIX getting crushed, but it's not time to celebrate yet because this thing is over 20. As a matter of fact, still trading at around $22. So if this thing gets a little bit more downside and gets down to 20, and that's where where this thing can find support. You can see this rising 5-day moving average also sitting just over $20. So this is where it's a do or die zone for VIX. If this thing can hold 20, it can move higher, but if this thing breaks under, you will know that we found a short-term bottom, a tradable bottom in the market, and this thing will likely to come down to 18, and from there it can go much, much lower. But watch out, key support $20. Now there will be resistance at 22, and if this thing can push through that tomorrow, then watch out for a big leg up, and this thing can go all the way up to 26, possibly even higher. You can see upper Bollinger Band sitting here at almost 28. So if this thing wants to go and there is some bad news, keep that in mind. Volatility is over 20, almost near 22. So, we're not completely out of the woods yet. This is something to be aware of where this thing is trading right now. So before we wrap up this video, and I just want to quickly look at TLT, and this is actually really strange. It's up 0.5% for the day, and we're trading actually over daily 200 SMA. So that is something to take a note of, where this thing is trading over daily 200 SMA. We had so many fights between bears and bulls back and forth, and finally they were able to push through that daily 200 SMA, and that's where we're holding today. You can see this 50 SMA also moving up. It's a positive slope, and it's looking good. Maybe a cross over that 200 SMA can push even higher. So we got to be careful in the market. Yes, market showing signs of maybe a short-term bottom, but again, a lot of the signs and the signals are not really matching up to it. So I think just waiting for that news, and maybe the market finds a ground after that news. Otherwise, I mean, this is something to be really careful how this thing is also going up, and VIX not really getting crushed under 20. So that's all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated.